One of the important tasks that you need to perform when setting up a new company in NAV is of course the data migration. We need to migrate a lot of data such as customer data, vendor data, item data and so on. Now, to migrate data as efficient as possible, we can use data templates. Let's have a look. So if you have to migrate customers or vendors or items, you will see that you, in a lot of cases, can divide all the customers in specific groups. You can divide items in groups, you can divide vendors in groups and so on. And that each group has a number of fixed values. Let's take customer domestic. So you can see here that our demo company already created 3 groups for customers: domestic, EU and foreign. Now if we take domestic customers, we could predefine a number of fields, because all domestic customers might have the same customer posting group, might have the same language code, might have the same general business posting group and so on. You see? And that's the whole idea, so that's the intention of using these data templates. So we will divide our master data that we have to migrate in different groups, based on item groups, based on customer groups and so on. And for each group, we will then specify all the fixed fields, so all the values, the fixed values of the different fields. And then afterwards, when you have to migrate data, using for example Excel, you can then link such a data template when migrating the customer data from Excel. And this means that in Excel, you don't have to provide the customer posting group. You don't have to provide languages. So you can leave out all these fields from your Excel template, which means that you can only focus on the variable data, such as the customer name, the customer address, and so on. You see? So that could be a big advantage of using these templates. All the fixed values can be included in the template, and you can focus on only the variable data in the Excel that you will use to migrate data. So this is how we can use customer posting groups. Now to set up a posting group, to set up a data template, you can simply click on New. You can enter the code in the description and then link it to a table ID. So I could say, for example, I would like to do the same for resources. There we go. Next, I will have to specify, of course, the resource table. So let me look up resource table 156. And then again, I can start entering these different fields. So I can say, for example, that I would like to start with, let's say, the base unit of measure. And so all my resources will have the same base unit of measure, which is, for example, hour. You see, so this is the whole idea. So I can list now all these different fields. And again, when importing resources in my Excel, I don't need to include a column for the base unit of measure, because by default, the system will use hour for all the records that are imported. You see, so that's the whole idea of using these data templates.